Since we're not getting a Superman movie anytime soon, I guess we're finally getting a Superman show with Superman and Lois. They first announced they were coming out with this show a few years ago, and I was just like, I can't wait. I just need some more Superman on my screen. He's my third favorite superhero of all time. And the fact that we still haven't got a sequel to The Man of Steel with Henry Cavill, it just really just boggles my mind, because Superman's just one of those famous superheroes of all time, and we still haven't had a movie of him since 2013. Well, at least we have a show, and it's in the same universe as like the Flash, Arrow, Supergirl, Batwoman, in the CW verse. I was kind of hesitant when they first were coming out with this, just because I was thinking like the show is gonna be a mixture of like how the Flash is, how Supergirl is, like, so I wasn't really expecting much. But when I first started watching this, I was hooked right away. Like, to me, it just had the way Superman was in this episode. It really felt like Superman, like from the cartoons and comic books. Like, he's not. No disrespect to Henry Cavill and like the Man of Steel, Batman v Superman, all that. He seemed like he was too much down on himself, just too much brooding. Like, he's kind of like almost like Batman in a way, which that's fine with Batman and some other characters. But for Superman, I feel like Superman needs to be this more hopeful, more like someone to look up to in like the DC universe. And I think they did really well in portraying that in this specific episode thus far. The episode starts with just like going to Superman's backstory really quick, that he landed on Earth, his adopted parents found him, his dad dies of a heart attack. And here's another thing, I really, it's gonna sound weird, but I like the aspect of his adopted dad dying from a heart attack, because it shows that, like, even though Superman's so powerful and could save so many other people, and he has like there's so many abilities to him, that the fact that he can't save his own dad from a simple heart attack, that's kind of like it. That like more like it humbles him down, and that's what I really liked about that. Like in Man of Steel, his dad gets taken out by a tornado, and it's just like I don't know why I could never, that to me it was just always like okay, but I just like the aspect of him just dying up with a simple heart attack. But anyways, then you seen him like how he met Lois, when he first became Superman. Oh my! And that suit though, like his suit when he first became Superman and saved that kid. And I just like, oh my god, that straight up from like this OG cartoon from back in the day that I remember I used to watch here and there, like the reruns and stuff. I thought that was so amazing. It kind of looked off because I felt like it was kind of like CGI over like the actual like real suit he was wearing, because I'm pretty sure they didn't want to make two suits and one suit just for like that moment, so makes sense. So, but it still looked pretty cool, and I like that line he gave to that kid, just saying like, oh, like the kid's like, oh, I like your suit, and he's like, thanks, my mom made it for me. I was like, oh, like to me this is like, that's Superman. That's like how Superman will answer that. Like, I was like, I'm saying like just from the beginning of this, I was already hooked on it, and I was like, oh, I can't wait to see more of this. And it jumps forward to time, seeing that like he got married, Lois got pregnant, and they have twin boys. And I was like, okay, and like it takes place in the present time where now they're teenagers, they're about to start high school. One's named Jonathan, which I think is pretty cool, named after his adopted dad, and the other one's name is Jordan. And they're like complete like opposites from each other. Like, one's like a big old like jock, and he's like he might be like a football star. I think he would say he was starting varsity in his freshman year, but that's really good. And then you have Jordan, where he's like a more like outcast. He deals with social anxiety, stuff like that, and he kind of has like this more outburst to him where he doesn't really care. He's all about like playing video games and stuff like that. So I thought that was a pretty good mixture of the two. I thought I was not gonna like I thought I wasn't gonna like the way they portrayed the kids, because you know how it is, like with the CW shows, like when it comes to like them portraying teenagers and stuff, it never really works out. It's kind of like like they're not really that interesting. And for the most part, it's because I've been watching a lot of Riverdale, so I was like, I was afraid it's gonna go something like that. But thankfully it's not. I actually like like them like showing these characters, and I can't wait to see them developing more into what they will become of the show. Another thing I really liked is just like the family aspect of this, like just like I never really got to see that in like other Superman's like movies or shows before, where it's like a family aspect where it's him, Lois, and the kids, and they're just trying to see how like life go, like how what they can do when life throws a curveball at them. Like, and trust me, they threw a lot of curveballs at them in this episode. I was like, God. So I'm gonna let you guys know right here, right now. Like, this is gonna be full on spoilers from here on out. Before I spoil it, go out and watch it. It's on the CW app for free. Just letting you know there's gonna be a bunch of ads, so it's like, it's like TV. So that's like, but it's a pretty good episode. I think you guys should go out and watch it. So spoilers for right now. So spoilers. His adopted mom died. Martha, she died, and I was like, she dead? I was like so shocked about that because it's like I don't think I ever saw her like die or anything like that. It was always like the dad, or he still has both his parents in some aspects, but now he doesn't have either of them. And to me, I thought that was a pretty good emotional scene, just like seeing his mom and just like for the last time. I thought that was a pretty good, well done scene for that most part, and that's what brings them to Smallville because they're all living in Metropolis. So that's how they bring the family into Smallville for this funeral and stuff like that. And it's fun, and you get to see Lana, Lana Clark's like old lover from high school. She has a kid, and the kid's like all with his kids. They're kind of, I thought they were gonna set up like this love triangle with like Lana's daughter and like Clark's two boys, but hope they didn't really show that, so I hope they don't go that route, because honestly, I'm getting tired of triangle loves because of Riverdale. I blame you, Riverdale, for making me just hate love triangles so much. But anyways, they go into this barn to find something. I think for like the Wi-Fi router, and then these steel pipes like start falling on them, and you would think so like the boys like kind of like protect each other, but you're kind of thinking like the jock one's gonna be the one with powers, because you kind of had to figure like they're the son of Superman, so like they have to, one of them have powers or both of them, like that's just how it has to be. And you're kind of expecting like is the jock one, the one that's so gifted, because it's like there's this one scene he throws the football and like he went through a fucking like rope, like it just broke that rope, and I was just like, so he has powers, and the other one's not gonna have powers. But later on, they show like there's a big old fight going on, and it shows that Jordan's the one with powers. He's the one that protected Jonathan when the pipes fell on him. So it looks like he has at least like he might have super strength. I don't know, or he's just not able to get hurt. And it also shows that he has laser. Oh no, yeah, laser visions. I always feel like saying X-ray visions when it comes to laser visions. I don't know why, but he has laser vision. Kind of remind me of like Brightburn in a way in that one shot when he's like powers are about to start bursting out. I thought that was pretty cool. But while you're also dealing with like those drama, you also have Clark dealing with this other guy in this like suit. You don't know who it is. It's just like this cool ass suit, and he even wrote Kryptonian to him, saying something to him. I honestly can't remember, but he was just saying something like Superman, you're a fraud, or something like that. So they end up fighting each other and stuff like that. And here in back of my head, I was like, this is Lex Luthor, right? Like this has to be Lex Luthor. And then like by the end of the episode, you find out it is Lex Luthor. But I was kind of surprised it's not John Cryer's Lex Luthor, because this is the same universe as Supergirl. Like that John Cryer's Lex Luthor was on Supergirl, but this time it's not. So I'm guessing, like from what he was saying, like, oh, my world got destroyed. So is the Lex Luthor from a different world that his world got destroyed because of Crisis on Infinite Earths? I know it's a lot to take in, just because if you haven't even kept up with any of these shows, but yeah. So it's a different Lex Luthor. I was kind of hoping to see John Cryer, but if they're going to go with a different actor, I will give this guy a chance, because that's to see how it is. I will love to see a Lex Luthor and Superman battling against each other. So I'm always hyped for that one. But yeah, solid first episode for Superman and Lois. Like I said, I was not expecting much from this, and I can't wait to see where the season goes. I think it's gonna have like 15 episodes. Um, I hope for for future seasons, like they don't drag it out to like 20 some odd episodes like they do with the Flash. And because here's the thing with like Flash, I love the first 2 seasons, but after that it's kind of just started going down a hill for me. I still keep up with it, but it's kind of just like I don't have that excitement or that where I'm like, oh yes, like I did for the first 2 seasons. So I hope they don't like drag this out for Superman and Lois. And but gotta see where this goes. I'm really interested where like his story goes and where like kids' stories goes. Like I'm really like excited, and plus I love the way it's shot. It's like kind of like cinematic like way of like I would like it's not really how it looks like how the Flash looks or how Arrow looks. It's kind of like movie quality way the way it's shot. So I'll give it that. If you guys watched it, let me know what you guys think of it. I really fucking enjoyed it. If you guys haven't seen it, go and watch it. Like I said, it's on the CW app for free. Just it's gonna have ads, so. And I think they're gonna after the show is like all the episodes are finally released on TV. That is gonna be released on HBO Max. So if you have HBO, I guess you could just wait for that. I don't know, but it's a pretty good show. I can't wait to see more. And I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys like and subscribe, and I hope to see you guys next time.